Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining me for today's reading on Saturday, the 4th of July, celebrated by Americans all over the world. Let's say hello to the Hardy-Dars. I wonder if they're going to continue to make an incessant noise as I'm trying to deliver this message to you today. But it is a beautiful day in Cape Town, South Africa. Independence. Are we really free and independent even from our own emotions with the choices that we make? And what are the consequences of having our gifts suppressed? Consider that a large part of our authentic nature has been slowly eroded due to our codependencies, the way we adapt so easily to routine and to any kind of change for that matter. The human spirit and the body is highly adaptable to different situations. And what is the consequence of having that ability to be wild, free, adventurous, and exploring, or curious, to have that slowly taken away? So that even when we are independent to make a decision or a choice, it is like an algorithm going on in the back of our minds, and it's always going to pop up with the first few very comfortable options according to what our ego and our belief system want to dictate. So yes, I think it's very important that we go through our emotions and how we react and respond to situations and people and circumstances, and try and be honest with ourselves. There's a level of authenticity that is needed when we take accountability for how we've reacted and responded to situations before. Because if we are going to constantly suppress ourselves because of whatever insecurities we might be carrying, we're really not going to overcome. We're really not going to increase that fire in the belly and have a joyous outcome. That's what we want. We want to feel at peace so we can increase joy. So how do you find your peace? Hopefully tuning into this channel on a daily basis can help you find peace. Each one of us is individual in our own right, but at the core of us too is our chi, the soul song, the highly attuned energy from source that's always knocking at our subconscious. It's always asking us to use our intuition. It's always asking us to seek. The seeking was never outside of ourselves. It doesn't matter where we are in the world. There comes a time when we still feel like we want to move, and it's been so nicely packaged in our Western world as a 3-week annual holiday when we really need so much more than that to survive as a light body. Maybe your physical body can push through, but there's a time coming when they really don't want you to be overexerting yourself at all. They'll be quite happy for you to be sitting behind your technology as much as possible and staying home as much as possible and becoming more and more euthanized, lethargic, depressed. That's not why we're here. And the more we tune into this channel with these daily readings, the more we're going to increase our vibration and help the collective. Okay. 4th of July celebrations. Fools disregard me, clad in human form, not knowing my higher being as the great Lord of all beings, of vain hopes, of vain actions, of vain knowledge, and senseless. They verily are possessed of the deceitful nature of demons and undivine beings. People do not recognize me clad in human form, may refer to particular incarnations such as Rama, Krishna, Moses, Muhammad, Buddha, Jesus, and so on. But it may also mean that we do not recognize the not so obvious divinity in one another. The embodied self is none other than the Supreme Self. Only illusion limits it. That is why Gurudev Swami Shivananda emphasized, see God in all. And Baba Muktananda used to say, treat one another as God. What appears to be a human form is nothing but an outer appearance, and appearance appears to appear only to one to whom it appears. Thus the same reality that is in you shines in all. It is one divine being that dwells in the hearts of all. Let the consciousness expand to see that unobvious truth with the eye of the insight. You have the privilege of keeping this insight open, observing, inquiring, seeking constantly for this reality concerning yourself, all your relationships and what exists. You also have the privilege of shutting your eyes and creating your own reality. Asuri means the absence of light, all that is darkened. In other words, one whose insight is darkened or closed. When we are blind spiritually, we see a separate reality created by our own ignorance. There are fools who accept the infinite. There are fools who accept the verdict of the senses, the intellect, and their limited faculties, and fail to realize the infinite. Their life is wasted in groping in darkness and self-limited by hugging ignorance. Even their fondest hopes, greatest actions, and profoundest knowledge are tainted by illusion and therefore useless. Ignorance. Wow. Ignorance is undivine. Hence their nature is undivine and sinful. They can become divine if they open their inner eye. Our inner eye is an emergence, a correlation. It's the knowing. It's a realization. There's a divide in between knowing and implementing or integrating. A complete change, a shift, 180 degrees that once accepted internally desires to manifest a new reality in this external world. Why do we ignorantly look back at ourselves, not really knowing? Do we not have the full potential of that desire? How do we ignite the flames? How do we step out in faith and take that risk that we need to take? Whatever it is that is on your heart, that's pressing. Any kind of decision that has you challenged between right and wrong, or two rights, or two wrongs and a right. We have so many decisions to make on a daily basis. Wouldn't it be wonderful if we could really see every day like a holiday and allow the things that are not in our ability or possibility to fix, change and control, that we can bank those things and just retire those thoughts for a time and focus on the new, focus on the potential. Okay, so I'm sending you some love, peace, light. Be patient and kind with yourself, and have gratitude. Always believing that something wonderful is about to happen. And know this too, that everything we do and who we touch has a rippling effect. That is my IndiPam non-profit organization slogan. And I look forward in the future to being able to provide more insight for you, more spirit-filled messages, more spirit, soul song. All right. Please hit the like button. Show me you appreciate me. I need that to help grow the channel, to set an intention, to create an authentic community, to allow that spiraling ascension to happen for all of us. The divine in me honors the divine in you. Much love, peace and light. Bye.